Hello friends, welcome to Learn Russian Hindi.
So friends, today we will see how the Russian names are formed, how Russian people keep the name of their children. So basically, the typical Russian names are formed with three words, that is imya, otchestvo and familia. So these three words form complete Russian names. So what are these words? We will see. First, but first, but first, why these three words are required? The times when all that a person needed was a name are long gone. Sooner or later, it was inevitable that the need to differentiate one Ivan from another would arise. So, there may be two Ivans. The easiest way to identify correct Ivan was to identify which family he belongs. That is where in 16th century the tradition of surnames have begun. Later it was felt that name of his father was needed to preserve. Therefore, the name of father is added between first name and surname. That is Otchestva. So first name is Imya, father's name is Otchestva, and family name or surname is Familia. So Imya. This is the first name of child which is given to him by parents after birth. Usually all first names have diminutives. In Russian names, every name has diminutives. For example, we can see first name of a girl, that is Natalia. So its diminutive may be Natasha, Nata, Natashenka, Natashechka, and many more. So, for example, first name of a boy, Alexandr. So its diminutive may be Sasha, Sashenka, Sashulia, Sashechka, Sashulechka, and maybe many more. So every name in Russian has a thousand of diminutive forms. But we should be careful with diminutive names. We can't just randomly pick one and use it to address a person or even a friend. Diminutive shows the high level of informality. Maybe the person do not want to be formal, and secondly some of them may have negative meanings. So we should be very careful during use of diminutive. For example, the full form of a name is Maria, which is used in official papers, in formal relationships, and maybe with unfamiliar people. And its diminutive shortened form is Masha. That is quite neutral and used in relationship with friends. Now it's another form of affection, that is Mashenka. Intimate or tender forms, Mashunechka, Mashunya, Marusya. And see, the unceremonious, sometimes vulgar form is also there, that is Mashka. It's quite impolite when said by a stranger, but it's alright inside the family circle or between children or adult friends. So we should be very careful using diminutives. For example, one example is there, Ivan, its diminutive Ivanushka. Ivanushka is very common name in many fairy tales in Russia. It is the name of very stupid and dumb person. Therefore, it's always better to ask the person himself before calling him. So, what should I call you? Now, Otchestvo. Russian patronymic is name derived from the father's first name by adding Ovich or Evich, that means son of. For male person, Ovna, Yevna, that means daughter of, for females. For example, in the name Maria Ivanovna Petrova, the middle name Ivanovna means daughter of Ivan. Similarly, in the name Nikolai Viktorovich Kozlov, the patronymic Viktorovich means the son of Victor. Patronymics are usually stressed according to the position of stressed syllable in the first name they derived from. For example, Alexei, stress is on ye. So Alexeyevich will be stressed on ye only. Vladimir, Vladimirovna, Vladimir, Vladimirovna. But there are some exceptions. Example, Mikhail will become Mikhailovich. It looks similar to middle names of the other country people and can be used to fill the columns of any form having middle name. Now, familia. These are the family names or sometimes called surnames. Any person gets surname from his ancestors, the roots of his family, and sometimes also tells his nationality and race. In some surnames, occupation and individual properties are also fully emerged. So it's very typical. Most of the surnames are derived from day to day things like name of animals, insects, festivals, occupations, rivers, name of towns, etc. So women have surnames with the feminine endings. The most typical Russian surname is considered to be Ivanov, but the most common surname in Russia is in fact Smirnov. Smirnov make up 1.8% of Russia's population, while Ivanov only 1.3%. Still, the for still the three most typical Russian family names often mentioned as a sequence are Ivanov, Petrov, Sidorov. So these are the surnames. Now we will see some examples of surname how they derive. There are relative few surnames in Russian that are based on the names of occupation. So Kuznetsov from Kuznets, that means smith. Rybakov from Rybak, that means fisherman. Plotnikov from Plotnik, that means carpenter. Melnikov from Melnik, that means miller. Few surnames based on name of animals, both wild or domestic. So Medvedev from Medved, that is bear. Volkov from Volk, that is wolf. Sobolev, Sobolev from Sobol, that is sable. Baburov, Baburov from Babur. Kozyolov from Kozyol, that is goat. Baranov from Baran, that is ram. Bikov from Bik, that is bull. And the last name Katov or Koshkin from the Kot or Koshka, that is cat, is quite common, while the name Sobkin from Sabaka, that is dog, is distinctly less. Now we will see some surnames based on birds. So Sokolov from Sokol, Galubev from Galub. Sokol is falcon, Galub is pigeon. Borobev from Borobei, sparrow. Aryolov from Aryol, that is eagle. Sorokin from Soroka. Sorokin from Soroka, that is magpie. Zhuravlev, that is Jural, that means crane. Two famous Russian poets from the second half of the 20th century had last name formed from the name of religious holidays. That is Andrei Voznesensky. That is Andrei Voznesensky from Voznesenie, that is Ascension, and Robert Rozdestvensky from Rojdestvo, that is Christmas. So last name tend to adapt to the predominant ethnic group in a country. For example, Oriental family names often become Russified. Ali becomes Aliyev. Rahman becomes Rahmanov. Public figures, for example politicians or writers, often replace their family names with pseudonyms. Vladimir Ulyanov, who before the revolution signed some of his works as Lenin, according to one theory, after the Siberian river Lena, remained in the history as Vladimir Lenin. Now we'll see some typical Russian names and their diminutives and its English counterparts. So, typical Russian names for women. Anna, its diminutive Anya, in English Anna. Alexandra, Sasha. Anastasia, Asya or Nastya. Vera, Valentina, Valya. Victoria, Vika. Galina, Galia. Evgenia, Zhenya. Ekaterina, Katya. Eleona, Lena. Elizaveta, Lisa. Zoya, Irina, Ira. Larissa, Lara. Lyubov, Luba, Lydia, Lida, Marina, various diminutives, Maria, Masha, Nadezhda, Nadia, Natalia, Natasha, Nina, Nina, Olga, Olya, Raisa, Raya, Svetlana, Sveta, Sofia, Sonia, Tamara, Toma, Tatiana, Tanya, Yulia, Yulia. So these are some typical Russian women's name. So these are some typical Russian women names. Now we will see some typical Russian names of men. Alexandr, its diminutive Sasha, Alexei, Alyosha, Anatoly, Tolik, Andrei, Andryusha, Anton, Antosha, Boris, Barya, Borya, Vajim, Jima, Vasily, Vasya, Viktor, Vitya, Vladimir, Volodya, Vyacheslav, Slava, Grigory, Grisha, David, David, Dmitry, Dima, Evgeny, Zhenya, Ivan, Vanya, Igor, Ilya, Ilyusha, Konstantin, Kostya, Lev, Lyova, Maxim, Max, Mikhail, Misha, Nikolai, Kolya, Pavel, Pasha, Pyotr, Petya, Simeon, Sinya, Sergei, Seryoja, Stepan, Stepa, Fyodor, Fedya, Yuri, Yura, Yakov, Yasha. So, friends, these are some Russian names and the concepts behind the Russian names, that is Imya, Otchestva, and Familia. So, friends, if you like this video, please share it to maximum people so that everyone can be benefited. And if you have not subscribed yet, then please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that every video which I post on the YouTube, you will get notified. Thanks for watching. We will meet soon in the next video. Till then, dasvidanya.